right. Don't come and try to share some of this light, no. Give me a beat and I control it like a maestro. Ladies on a mission, they be trying to get me wiped up. Shawty, wait a minute, can't tell if I like ya. Gotta make sure you know how to shake it like a bartender. Team with me and they all winners. And you know we ballin' all winter, all summer. Jewelry around my neck is lightning, but I'm all thunder. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it, yeah. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it. Bring a friend and come along. Don't be taking too long. The vibe's too strong. If you don't know how to move, then we moving on. Ain't no way we big feet up in this place. If you can't catch the feeling, then get out the way. I've been reeling and fish from the lake. They keep saying I'm down to earth, but I'm really out of space. All these women aliens, super foreign, so exotic. Hop in the Mercedes Benz, and I got them crushing like ice pouring above. It's overflowing on us. You drop it, then pick it up. I think I'm falling in love, but shawty, this isn't what you probably thinking it was.
I see you out there doing work.
You gon' find out once you come on and breathe that up. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it, yeah. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it.
All day, sipping herbal in the morning just to feel okay. Had a dream I was water just flowing through space till I landed on the record that my grandma would play. Talk sweet like jazz in the park after rain. What a grass smell green and the air feels safe. Put the phone on mute, let the silence explain. I don't need much, just a book in the brain. Used to chase things that were on me. Now I sit still, let the beat come free. Paint a verse in the sky with a loose leaf. While the moon do a dance with a soft little swing. Let it ride, let it be what it be. Got a breeze in my chest and a thought run free. I don't rush, I don't race, I just float on three. Got a vibe in my soul, got a life on key. Let it ride, let it breathe, let it roll like that. Got the world in my cup and the beat in the back. I don't stress, I don't fold, I just lean no facts. If the sun don't shine, I'ma still bounce back. I've been good, I've been gone, I've been lost in the loops. Got a hoodie and some headphones, walking with truths. Ain't noises in the feed, just noise and flex. But I found God once in a vinyl set. Talk slow when I speak, let the moment stretch. Learn peace ain't found, it's a thing you protect. Yeah, I vibe like water, I change and shift, but the roots still deep like my grandma's grits. City move fast, but I drift like smoke. Let the rhythm in my chest be the way I cope. Wrote a song for the days that feel soft and broke. Where the healing don't shout, but it still got hope. Let it ride, let it be what it be. Got a breeze in my chest and a thought run free. I don't rush, I don't race, I just float on three. Got a vibe in my soul, got a life on key. Let it ride, let it be, let it roll like that. Got the world in my cup and the beat in the back. I don't stress, I don't fold, I just lean on facts. If the sun don't shine, I'ma still bounce back. Let it ride, let it be what it be. Got a breeze in my chest and a thought run free. I don't rush, I don't race, I just float on three. Got a vibe in my soul, got a life on key. Let it ride, let it breathe, let it roll like that. Got the world in my cup and the beat in the back. I don't stress, I don't fold, I just lean no facts. If the sun don't shine, I'ma still bounce back.
MP about to tear the roof off.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
I've been going out of my way for us, and I'm not okay. The sun ain't gon' shine all day. Can't wait to see it on your face. Girl, you know, gotta do better than walking out and dodging the surface. Every day I've been out praying my baby not hurt. All of the weather it's worth it. Ay. Open the curtains, ay. Baby, I'm certain. Ay. I want it all, we come in into coupe, and we gon' bring it right back. Tell him, man, you know I'm shooting, but I ain't never gon' slide. I had to study the map, I had to find where I'm at. The legend, the symbol of that.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Achua is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's MP in at the point. And for Houston, KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Shepard is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at center. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's MP. To the paint. Achua with the dunk.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. Smith outside. Şengün, a screen on DeRozan. Durant's shot is off. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. BA, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Shepard missing. On offense, here are the Kings. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten a win.
And Houston has possession. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Houston.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Şengün with a steal. To end the drought. And it's Shepherd missing.
That's their fourth attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And as we're halfway through the season, let's see how the power rankings are shaking out. Taking a look at the Rockets, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Well, right now for the Kings, they have yet to slip up really this year. We're here in the middle of the season, and they've held strong. Now, I think you have to be happy about that as a player.
Now here's Şengün. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Şengün, a screen on DeRozan. Durant for three. Achua with a rebound.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
MP looking around. Achua with the dunk.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Shepherd. Now Durant. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
MP outside. Left side, Levine. Thompson with a steal. On the take. And the layup is good off the glass.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Kicks it to DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Shepherd.
He had the...
Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A minute 4 left in the first quarter of the game. MP outside. On the wing, Levine. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Eason. He's scoreless. Here's Adams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Finney-Smith checked in for Okogie. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Boy, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. and his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback, but boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Zach LaVine out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's MP. To the middle. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
On the wing, Murray. Screen by MP. Rebound by Van Vliet.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Houston working the ball around. And it's Eason with a three. Eason's got his first 3 points of the game.
With the ball on the inside, smartly, Şengün kicks it outside.
Van Vliet against MP. Westbrook right side. Pass to Rice. Over Van Vliet. And MP with a basket on the assist by Westbrook. MP's got 5.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He tallied 32 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He has that star impact on a game that can't be replicated. Unless he can do it again tonight, that is. Guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuff for supreme. But it was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
And he lobs it up. Oh, Murray finishing the lob.
Yeah, he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or 2. It's easy for him to convert on lobs.
Rockets trail by 12. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Şengün. That one's off. Still out of sync.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the score.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Van Vliet against MP. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Good on the shot. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Davison. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Hunter comes in for Murray. MP against Van Vliet. To the inside. And finished off by Hunter.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. 4 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Westbrook can't hit. Rockets trail by 14. Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Takes one from 10 feet. It's not going to go for him. Hunter with some nice D.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Out to the right wing. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's Durant. 6 points for him. Eason, the pass to Durant. Shoots over Westbrook. On the money from 12 feet away. Durant's got 8 points.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Here we go, one-on-one. And Eason with the jam.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
MP, the pass to Hunter. MP, a screen on Şengün. There's the block.
Şengün playing big. That's what we call protecting the rim, folks.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Thompson comes in for Eason, and it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. Sacramento also making some changes. Murray's checked in for Levine, and DeRozan is subbed in for Westbrook.
Sabonis is simply relentless on the boards, doing a nice job getting that second chance basket.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to Hunter. DeRozan outside. Now here's MP. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Picked by Smith. Here's Shepard. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, good timing from Shepard on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. MP way outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
MP outside. DeRozan right side. And he recovers it. Shoots over Thompson. And DeRozan gets it to go. DeRozan's got 8 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. Back to Durant. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 4 assists in the game.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a a little better now and regaining some ground.
And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Achua comes in for Murray. And it's Levine in for Hunter. Free throw drops for Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Durant for three. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Picked by Sabonis. MP, the pass to Sabonis, hit his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. .141 left in the second. Pass to Levine. And here's MP. Shot clock at 5. Sacramento needs to get off the shot.
You know, lately they haven't been as efficient from downtown as they were to start the game.
Again, the miss by the Kings. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Sacramento leading by 6. On the wing, MP. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Thompson with a steal. On the wing, Durant. 17-foot shot on the way. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 15 points. 52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Levine. Back to MP. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Houston. They defeated Utah in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Knocks down the triple. And now just a 1-point Kings lead.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Achua with a screen. MP, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sacramento on top, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
Well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Shaq.
Yeah, the closer to the cup, the better. What's my proof? Cuatro rings.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Rockets trail by 3. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And he drops the first. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün. Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Houston. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd, covered by MP. For 3, Durant. Achua with the rebound. The Kings leading. MP left side. DeRozan outside. Now Levine. No good with the triple.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Allie. And here are the Kings now. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. 5 on the clock. MP outside from the top of the key. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. That's 7 points for MP.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. Şengün, a screen on DeRozan. Durant's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Kings. At one point, they led by 16. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down low, tipped. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. Just 3 to shoot. Beyond the arc.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Smith passes to Thompson. Now Durant. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days. After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
The Rockets trail. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. The Kings have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Pass to MP. 4-3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. A little mid-range shot is up. Good on the jump shot. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Not an easy shot for a young player, but Smith Jr. really smooth that time.
Right side, Levine. Here's Achua. Sacramento passing it around. MP outside. Pass to Levine. Here's the three. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 1.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Thompson outside. Now here's Durant. Here's Shepard. Back to Durant. Yep, count it. 22 points for Durant.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
DeRozan finds MP. Outside Levine. Right side Achua. MP outside. Pass to Sabonis. From 8 feet. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
And here's DeRozan, guarded by Durant. MP is screen on Durant. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
DeRozan down low, guarded by Durant. And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right.
So Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 10 points.
That's his 2nd made 3, first of this half.
Pass to Adams. Here's Eason. And no good. The dry spell continues.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now Murray. Back to MP. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 3rd quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Kings. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Russell Westbrook out there with MP, and it's Hunter in at the 3. Şengün, a screen on MP. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's the break. Murray with the jam.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Rockets trail by 4. From 12 feet, and there's Van Fleet on the assist by Holiday.
Tremendous offensive execution. Just trying to get as many clean looks as possible.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Kings lead by 5.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the 2nd half.
11 feet out. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Pass to Westbrook for 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Van Fleet outside. From outside, off the mark. The Kings lead by 5. Hunter finds MP. Westbrook outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Thursday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with the Suns, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Holiday. Inside. Here's Okogie. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
Van Vliet against MP. Knocks it loose. 3-on-3. Okogie, the pass to Eason. To the paint. Shot's good by Sabonis. And the Kings lead by 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Kings.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Fast break, here come the Rockets. Here's Okogie, hounded by Westbrook. Pass to Van Vliet. MP with it. Van Vliet covering. MP against Van Vliet. They kick it out to Murray. Back to MP. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now Van Vliet over MP. And again, it's Houston.
An all-star in this league. Van Vliet is such a talented player. Still can't believe he went undrafted.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Okogie. Van Vliet against MP. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his 3rd foul so far. Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith's checked in. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Great work, Ali. Thanks.
And we know Levine can hang in the air, showing determination on that offensive putback.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Lets it go. Another one falls for Houston. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Levine surveys the D, and here's MP from outside.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Down low. Pass to Shepard. Smith outside. The 3 is up. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this 4th quarter. Şengün, a screen on DeRozan. throw it down.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Kings trail by 3. MP outside. Pass to Levine. Plenty of space. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Thompson. Jabari Smith. Oh, the long ball, no good. The Kings have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Levine against Thompson. Deflects the pass. Şengün with a steal. Now Thompson.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And he can't get the first one. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. And he sinks the second.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
MP! Oh, a silky free from MP.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Using the glass to lay it in.
Turning up the temperature on his intensity that time. DeRozan getting it done in the big-time moments.
There's a minute 54 left in the 4th. And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pivotal bucket from Sabonis there. This guy just continues to rise to the challenge.
Rockets trail by 5. Durant surveying the D. Durant earning those 2 points.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
MP, the triple drops.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
KD attacking with force.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
The Kings lead by 3. Screen by MP. Six on the shot clock. Sabonis. MP! It's cleared away by Thompson.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And what I like about this kid Shepherd is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And so he hits both. And it's the Kings ball. At one point, they led by 16. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Here's Durant. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Yeah, big time moment for MP.
Timeout called. Houston. They're down by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
DeRozan against Durant. Cleared away by DeRozan. Oh, he jammed in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Coming right up, the Kings taking on the Mavericks. For the Sacramento Kings, there's no easy opponent sitting fourth in the West. A great chance to win each and every time they play. Mavs, Kings, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Rice in at the point guard. And for Dallas, Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Flag is out there with George, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity. Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off, look out.
Screen by Sabonis to the paint. Outside for Murray. Murray sets a screen for MP. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
George with the bounce pass. Irving for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the score by Dallas. The drive by MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
This is what they love about this young guy. MP puts a ton of pressure on your defense, and he's just getting out of the gates, folks.
Both free throws good from Rice. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson outside. George up top for the 3. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Just another day in the office for Daniel Gafford. Collect an offensive rebound and put it back.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to MP. Now here's Murray. And the rejection by Gafford.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
And here's George for 3. And Gafford throws it down.
Now, Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
A 3 from MP. Sacramento again missing.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Down low. Banked in off the glass.
Well, inside the painted area, Klay Thompson showing off a little bit of touch.
The Kings trail by 7. For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player and you will not in any way diminish his game.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Yep, it counts. Gafford's got 8 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Outside, DeRozan. And the 3 off target. Dallas leading by 7. Thompson outside, over Levine. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. MP dishes to Murray. Levine for 3. They get it back. Sabonis kicks to DeRozan. Sabonis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
Now here's George. Here he has to score. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, when... 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Marshall. Bagley sets a screen for Washington. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. MP deciding where to go with it. Outside Westbrook. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Levine. Russell Westbrook out there with MP. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Flagg. His last outing, he had 18 points. Now, MP. Pass to Levine. Levine gets a screen from Rice. Shot clock at 5. Levine can't hit. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 30% from the field. A pretty neat showing for them. Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
And you can't let this kid, Flagg, get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
Now, here's Achiuwa. Last time out, he had 14 points. Back to MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The Mavericks trailing. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Going inside. Washington passes to Bagley. Back to Washington. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Bagley with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Rice, no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Stolen by Westbrook. And the Kings pushing it up now. All going up court. Achua, no good.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Washington passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Hunter comes in for Achua. Levine with it, guarded now by Irving. Levine gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 2.
When you think of Zach LaVine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
MP sets the screen for Levine. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Flag. Hunter with some nice defense. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
It's stolen by Bagley. Over in the corner, Marshall. Another 3 for Dallas. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Now, here's MP. He's got 5. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Irving. They lead by 4. Pass to Bagley. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. And here are the Kings now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets put together a nice one. He had his 22 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He's been on a real hot streak of late, and I think everyone wants to see just how long he can keep this up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, we'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
Here's MP following the score by Dallas. No problems knocking that one down. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
The shot's good from Irving.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
The Kings trail by 4. Westbrook scanning the floor. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Dallas. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Here's Levine following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Outside, Levine. Pass to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. A 3 from MP. Bagley with the rebound.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Precious Achua. Hey, Allie, what have you heard?
Well, I just talked with the Kings head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel on the court, but in terms of strategy.
Now, here's Irving. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Out to the wing. Westbrook kicks to Hunter. Pass to Rice. Can they get it? Hunter, no good.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Here's Irving. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 6-point game. In the corner, it's Levine. 1:12 left to play here in the half. Offline from the top of the key. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point line since the end of the first.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to MP. Pass to Levine. Now, MP. Covered by Irving. MP's shot is good.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Flag with it. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Bagley, no good.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from MP.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
And taking a look at Sacramento, they slide down to the 5th spot. Clearly a good team, but nowhere in the discussion for best in the league right now.
No, not the best in the league, but they still have their chances, Shaq, overall. But clearly, a few other teams look more dangerous right now.
And now let's discuss that first half. The Mavs in a tight one.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Daniel Gafford is out there with George, and it's Irving at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Wasted no time on that one. Rice has got 13 points.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
Outside, George. To the middle. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And so here's Sacramento. MP outside. Pass to DeRozan. Back to MP. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. And the rejection by MP. Inside, Paul George with the steal. Now the Mavericks picking it up. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Free throw, good, Irving.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Cans it from downtown.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Mavericks trail by 3. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach. And Jason Kidd said, Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached, to understand the game at the highest level, and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back to you.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Second, the Mavericks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
See, I don't think you could teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
The Mavericks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight, and he can't hit the second.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
In the corner, it's Sabonis. Pass to MP. Sabonis' screen on Irving. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. MP against Irving. Thompson for the triple. Nice D from LaVine.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
To the inside, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Throw it down, Keegan. Mr. Murray flying high.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Trailing by 4. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. A putback. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 16th rebound on the night. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Murray. DeRozan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings. Maverick shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. George passes to Irving, and it's good. 2 points. 24 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Down low, Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
Pass to Thompson. George sets a screen for Thompson. Thompson with the three.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Now, here's MP. 19 points in the game. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Gafford, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for George. Thompson outside. Here's Flag. Irving passes to Gafford. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Kings leading now by 3. MP left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sabonis. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving is in. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Kept alive. Washington kicks to Thompson. Here's Flag, guarded by Levine, and there it is for him. And it's now only a 1-point Kings lead.
What we know about Daniel Gafford, folks, is he is going to take high percentage looks. He does exactly that there.
Outside, Levine. Back to MP. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Driving to the basket. And Flag throws it down.
Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flag. He's ready to outrun everybody.
Called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
The drive by MP. Good. MP's got 11 in the second half.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Williams against MP. And here is Williams for the tie. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's MP making things happen for Sacramento. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. They've got Precious Achiuwa, MP out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Rebound by Marshall. The Mavericks trailing. And stolen by MP. Washington against Westbrook. Kicks it out to MP. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Rice has got 24 points.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Inside. Here's Achua. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
There is an activity to the way Precious Achua plays. Draws the whistle right there. Really good work.
And both free throws good for Achua. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Marshall. Bagley sets a screen for Washington. To the middle. And finished off by Bagley.
Boy, P.J. Washington, such a selfless teammate. Very pretty pass.
Now, MP. Fires for three. Sabonis kicks to Achua. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Mavericks have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Pass to Carter. The three. Again, the miss by the King.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Watch him.
In the corner, it's flat. And there's the drive. And Flagg throws it down.
Vicious finish by Flagg. Full throttle.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Christie kicks to Marshall. And a wide open look for Flagg. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Sacramento's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just one of, and another assist for him.
Hard to be a better passer than this man. What a rare combination of talent and unselfishness.
He is clearly the engine that makes this team go, isn't he? And right now, he's closing in on the fifth most assists in a single season.
Yeah, inching closer to what Isaiah Thomas did back in 1985. How about 1,123 dimes? Of course, Isaiah did that while leading his team in scoring as well.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Max Christie. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Murray, good.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Mavericks trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Irving. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Thompson, he's checked in for Derek Lively. We've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Thompson from long range hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Pass to Levine. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Flagg's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Murray is screen on Irving. Back to Murray. Kick out to Levine. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Flagg. Here's George. Fires from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP outside. Inside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Mavericks trail by 7. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Here's MP. Levine outside. Now MP puts up the 3. No good there.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Now Flagg. Doubled by Sabonis. Gafford. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Wow, it is not often Gafford has his number dialed up in this situation, but he was more than ready.
MP, a 3-pointer. Good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
DeRozan. MP outside. 6 to shoot. DeRozan fires. Gafford with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
George against Murray. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
Kings leading now by 7. MP. No good from 3. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Gafford. Flagg. Thompson fires. Buries the deep ball.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
And he commits the intentional foul. Now Levine. Here's MP. Let's lose a 3. It's good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 7. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thompson, that's in there.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Zach LaVine, 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And the Mavericks call time here. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's George. Now Gafford. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Well, make no mistake, Klay Thompson is more than just a shooter and scorer. Nice pass there, guys.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
George! The 3 is off. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. Take a break.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You said earlier this game wasn't just about the final score, but about setting a tone. You feel like you were able to do that?
Yeah. We wanted to make sure we got into them a little. Made them feel us while they were running their sets. If you can get stops, you got a chance. If you can make your opponent feel you, that stays with them even when you don't. Then you got more than a chance. You got edge.
Thanks for your time, MP.
Yep.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. So long.
Good, MP?
No way.
Oh, that's money.
I see you out there doing work.
Let's do this.
Don't get picked. Watch the pitch.
Nice
You guys the ones who's gonna be
losing
today.
Watch the screen.
Switch. Hey,
One more.
Sweet, that's all you.
Yeah. Watch the roll.
Let's go.
Woo. Going down. You ready for that L?
Get there. Shot up.
Bring it.
Just like that.
Do something or what?
Y'all ready to lose?
It's too easy. You can quit anytime. You can't hang with me. You wheezing too much out here.
Yes.
Russell! I'm just gonna give you the ball. There it is! Oh, let's go.
Oh, this is all day!
That's my spot.
Day, baby!
What's up with that? I can hit it from anywhere. That fucking sounds so sweet. Oh, nice.
Keep it going.
That's every time.
Now we're rolling.
Yo, P.
Hey, we can't leave him open! Yo!
Let's get it. Stop it. That was sweet.
Hey, come to me! Box out!
Yeah, baby. Yeah, hey, just take it.
Come on, box it up, man!
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Really? Take it out when you see it!
Yo, they about to be ready.
Crunch time, baby!
Just about game time, bring the pain time.
At the small forward position, 6'6", number 35, Herbert Jones. At the center position, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. The other forward, 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. Coming at point, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic. The Los Angeles Lakers head coach, J.J. Redick. This is your Los Angeles Lakers.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Zach LaVine out there with MP. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with LeBron James. And it's Jones in at the 3. And with the All-Star break just behind us, Graham, everyone should be well rested for every game.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly that rest evaporates. It's much needed, but it only gets you so far.
Now here's Jones. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. To the inside. It's stolen by James. Doncic outside. From behind the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP with it. Clock at 6. Pass to DeRozan. Over Jones. And it's DeRozan missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And that one's good. James.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
MP drops in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And it's Doncic missing. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. On the wing, MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Back over to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Sabonis. And there's Ayton on the assist by Reeves. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, PA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
On the wing, MP, guarded by Doncic. Here's DeRozan. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. They get it back. Over Murray. Again, Los Angeles.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
James with a steal. Here's Doncic. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Stolen by Ayton. Now Los Angeles moving it up. From deep, Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reeves has got 5 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Now here's MP, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Takes it inside, up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, when you face Sabonis, boxing him out must be at the top of the scouting report. DeMontis is the best offensive rebounder in the game.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways.
And again, another assist.
I'll tell you guys, he's had an insane season passing the rock.
And he's so close to having the 4th most assists in a single season.
Yeah, very few guys have played at this level for an entire year. In fact, the top 4 are all John Stockton seasons.
And Aiden gets it to go.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Stolen by MP. He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
It's James on the wing. MP with it. Picked up by James. And he lobs it up top. Another possession, another assist.
Historically significant. He's now dished out the 5th most assists in a single season.
And his teammates love him for it. It's exciting to play alongside someone like this.
And the man he passed on the list, Isaiah Thomas, was also one of the more exciting players to team up with. Unselfish basketball. Gotta love it.
Now here's DeRozan, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And stolen by Jones. Doncic against DeRozan. Outside Reeves. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Ayton. To end the run, Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Jones understands his role on this team, which is to help space the floor and defend with ferocity.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for James. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. And the Kings also making a change. Westbrook's checked in. The first free throw is good. Jones hits them both. Here's Rice. He's got 9. Westbrook right side. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Lakers trail by 6. And Russell Westbrook, he's adapted to becoming a spark plug off the bench stand.
Well, he's been in this league a long time, B.A., and he's willing to take on whatever role is necessary to produce W's. That's what a professional does.
Here's Rice, following the score by Los Angeles. MP, a screen on Vanderbilt. The open shot, Sabonis. Doncic pulls down the board.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Kennard. Back to Vanderbilt. Kicks it to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now just a 1-point Sacramento lead.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
MP, the pass to DeRozan. Screen by MP. Got a piece of it. Doncic up top, covered by MP. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the free throw line. Timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to LaRavia. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they've got MP, Zach LaVine out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He dropped 35 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. Really just a...
And another dime for him.
His playmaking and vision this season has been ridiculous.
Well, that last dime tied him up for 4th most during a season. Incredible stuff here, guys.
Yeah, and he needs just 3 more to get into 3rd. Second place is just 9 away, so he could keep climbing this leaderboard.
Shot is good by Reeves.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
From deep, MP, and another Sacramento 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. He can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Screen by MP. Outside Hunter. LaVine finds Westbrook, and here's MP from outside. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yeah, you have to be so worried about Kennard's shot. That opens things up for others.
Up and in on the layup. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's MP. The kick to Hunter. Stolen by Vanderbilt. It's a one-on-one situation. Kennard outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Kennard's got 9.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Some changes now for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Russell Westbrook. Sabonis with a screen on Doncic. 5 to shoot. MP, the pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, when you think of all the big men in the league, one of the most consistent has to be Sabonis. He'll always find a way to contribute with his scoring or rebounding.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
Jones, he's checked in for Hayes. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Kings. And Sabonis drops them both. Now Doncic. His last outing, he had 24 points. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. Out to James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Here's Rice. He's got 12. Sabonis with a screen on Doncic. To the middle. And again, another assist.
And that feed moves them into 4th place alone on the list of single-season assist leaders.
He's been in complete command of this offense since day one. What a year.
Yeah, John Stockton had more assists a few times, but if he's the only guy ahead of you, it tells you just how special this season's been.
MP, the pass to Sabonis. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Achua's checked in for Sacramento. Ayton finds Doncic. Here's James. And he can't get that one. Achua with some nice D. MP outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Kings trail by 7. Here's MP. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Drops in the 3.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Westbrook outside. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's James on the assist from Jones. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to MP, looking to win the run. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, you look at the score in this game, it's not reflective of the night he's at. He's struggled.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Keegan Murray comes in for Achua. And it's Levine in for Westbrook. James finds Reeves. Shoots over Levine. The shot by Reeves, no good. Kings trail by 12. MP outside. On the wing, Levine. Back to MP. Takes the 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Levine passes to MP. To the inside. Another possession, another assist.
Every game we see it, exceptional playmaking, and his assist totals continue to climb.
And he is now even for 3rd most assists in a single NBA season. What a year it's been.
He's matched John Stockton's 1988 season when he recorded an incredible 1,128 assists.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. The Western Conference winner, Devin Booker.
We all know what Booker is capable of. He can score with the best of them. One of the game's elite shooters, great shot mechanics. The ball looks like it's going in every time, unlike your ugly shot, Kitty. And he can slide over the point guard if you need him to do that.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're
glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. MP really making a difference here.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 7.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Doncic against MP. Murray, a screen on Doncic. MP, the pass. Yet another assist.
Further into the history books he goes. The assists are endless with him.
Boy, his great play all year now has him with the 3rd highest assist total ever in an NBA season. Incredible stuff.
And to see him pass John Stockton's 1988 season is just breathtaking. But he still has several Stockton records ahead of him to aim for.
All right, now let's go courtside for a story on MP's remarkable season.
He's approaching the single-season assist record. John Stockton's 1990-1991 is the current mark, and I asked what breaking the record would mean to him, and he said passing a legend like Stockton would be an incredible honor. He is the standard. It could happen soon, guys.
Yeah, looking to set a new standard, right? Kings trail by 8. 90 seconds into the second half now, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. And here's a look at the teams who have been piling up assists since the All-Star break. Sacramento in second.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
It's deflected.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Back to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. On the wing, MP. 3-pointer. And the Kings with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Reeves. And here's James. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Murray, a screen on Doncic. MP, the pass to Murray. And again, another assist.
The playmaking he has shown all season long is nothing short of stupendous.
Boy, you can't help but appreciate the greatness as he moves towards the 2nd spot for most assists in an NBA season.
Yeah, nearing Stockton's 1,134 assists in 1990. And you can bet most of those went to Karl Malone. Such a tremendous pick-and-roll partnership.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. MP looking around. Down low. Here's Sabonis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that game against the Pacers, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Takes a three. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. James outside. Drains the triple. James has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
MP finds Murray. Here's Sabonis. Kicks it out to MP. DeRozan outside. Screen by MP. Over Jones. And it's DeRozan missing.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And Doncic hammers it home.
I mean, you have to love the toughness. Doncic plays with an edge.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
MP, the pass to DeRozan. Now Levine. He's covered by Reeves. MP outside. From outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Reeves, the pass to James. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
MP outside. Pass to Levine. Back to MP. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. MP against Doncic. MP, the pass to Levine. Over Reeves. Reeves with some nice D.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Doncic. Murray against James. Back to Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
MP against Doncic. MP, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability...
The Lakers lead by 15. Taking a look at Sacramento. MP is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's DeMar DeRozan.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
MP outside. Puts up a 3. Westbrook can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now LaRavia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over DeRozan. And it's LaRavia missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Now here's Hunter. He's defended by Hayes. Hunter in the post. He's against Hayes. And the layup is good.
Yeah, Hunter is effective down low. He's got good size, and he's developed a nice touch.
LaRavia outside. He drops it from range. And the Lakers lead by 18.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Pass to Westbrook. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
MP finds Hunter. MP outside. Back to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Body control was the key there for Hunter. Tripping up the defense and rolling to fully take advantage.
The Lakers lead by 18. Kennard passes to LaRavia. Outside Reeves. And that one's good. LaRavia.
Yeah, there was some nice rhythm to that play. And Reeves with a perfect pass.
And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. LaRavia with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Pass to Hayes. And here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Westbrook with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now MP, the three, on target from range.
Timeout.
MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Kings also making a change. Murray's checked in for Westbrook. From deep, here's Doncic. Fires in the triple.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Kings trail by 20. Right side Murray. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Kennard for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. MP, the pass to Hunter. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to LaRavia with the drive. Just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Here's Hunter. Another possession, another assist.
Great passing from him all season long as he continues his march on the record book.
And he is now tied for the 2nd most assists in a single season. Phenomenal.
And to be putting up assist totals equal to John Stockton is something special. Records people thought may never be touched.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the foul called on MP. J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Reeves. Now Doncic puts up a deep 3. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis is picked by Sabonis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And it's good. 2 points. Reeves has got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
MP outside. Here's Levine, and another dime for him.
And with that assist, he continues this season of excellence.
And now he's moved into second place for assists in a season.
And he has just one of Stockton's legendary seasons left to conquer. The 91 campaign of 1,164 dimes.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. And here's MP from outside. He can't get that one to fall. The Lakers lead by 21. Pass to James. Outside Jones. Oh, he tries a three. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Doncic has got 19 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Murray, a screen on Doncic. From deep, MP connects from downtown.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Pass to Levine. Back to MP. There's the three. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from three. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
MP against Doncic. Here's James. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Rice's shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. The Lakers lead by 20.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents. This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Fires for three. Can't hit that one. Kennard finds Smith. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.